So the economy is getting scary. Some people are even saying it's causing a rise in hub sons. What's your take on it?
If you're not familiar with that term, it's basically a grown man who says, the economy is bad. My job is not fulfilling. Work does not feed my soul. So instead of finding a new lane, he opts completely out of the workforce to stay at home to do grown man chores for his parents, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll admit, prices are up. Everything is expensive and people are really feeling it.
Yeah.
But I can't support the whole hub son movement. It's a bit cringe for the men that are doing it and the parents that are enabling it. So I can't imagine calling my mom saying, hey mom, I know you're about to retire, but I need you to hold off for a little bit, okay? Because I'm coming home to cook, I'm coming home to clean. I'm not going to work, but I need you to keep working. Do you know what will happen? My mom is going to laugh. Then she's going to hang up the phone,
right.
okay?
Right.
So let me say this. If you need to come home to reset because something's happened just for a little while, life happens.
Sure.
But when you decide to make that an indefinite lifestyle, that's where I got to draw the line.
Okay. So it's a no to hub sons.
It is a no to hub sons.
But what about the other side of it? If it's a daughter doing that, does that make a difference somehow in your perspective, your feeling on the concept?
So let me play out this scenario. My daughter gives me a call.
Right.
Is she crying or not crying?
Let's say she's crying.
Okay. All right. My daughter's crying. Dad, work is too hard. Prices are up. I just want to come home. I help with domestic things around the house. I'm not going to work, but chores as an adult will now be my new work. That's the scenario?
That's the scenario.
Okay. So this is how I'll handle it. I will say, okay, yes, daughter, you're okay. Come on home. Come on back home. Yes, I will say that. But as soon as I hang up the phone, you and I are having a conversation. We are putting our house up for sale. We're going to lose equity, okay? We're going to sell it for maybe 10, 20% below equity. We're going to sell it. We're going to move somewhere to Europe. Daughter's going to come home. She's going to see a tape recorder from the 80s with a tape inside with a note wrapped around it, okay? When she plays the tape, what she's going to hear is, listen, we sold the home. We will not be able to be found, but we gave you a 30-day lease back. You now have 30 days to get it together and reset. And then at the end of 30 days, I'm going to check on her.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I'm stuck. I am really stuck right now. I'm stuck. Okay. So I guess it's a no to wife daughters too. Hub sons no, wife daughter no.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. You could have just said that, but that's okay. I asked that because I find that when it comes to expectations,
absolutely,
particularly like financial performance, the ability to support and, manage one's household life as an adult, I've noticed there's sometimes is a difference depending on the gender of the child.
Yeah.
That somehow the expectation is for a son, you should be able to stand on your own 2 feet, son. But for a daughter, there just seems to be a little bit of a soft hardness, particularly from the dad.
Yeah, there is sometimes.
A little soft hardness. Yeah. My baby girl needs a little help. My baby girl needs, some support and whatnot. And not to mention, historically speaking, this was not unusual. A daughter stayed at home doing domestic things in the household until she got married.
Absolutely.
And then did domestic things in her household with her husband.
Absolutely.
Again, that was just standard practice for a very, 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 very long time. And so maybe you get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I asked the question.
Absolutely.
And so just last follow-up, do you think that still plays out? Is it my imagination, or can you see that potentially playing out in a real life scenario?
Listen, I can see that playing out in a real life scenario. What I also can see, and this is not what we're talking about, what I also can see is multi-generational homes where you got the grandparents, you got the parents, you got the children.
All living in the same house.
All living in the same house with grandparents got their retirement coming in, parents are still working, children are still working. We are now buying property, we're investing in things. However, I think about my dad. I think about my dad's dad, what it took for them to survive and what it took for them to grow up. Like my dad's dad died in Civil War. My dad came to America barely learning the language, got his degree, became a biomedical engineer.
I just want to say the Liberian Civil War, not the American Civil War.
Yeah, of course.
I think that might throw people off.
Yeah,
okay,
right.
go ahead.
So it's like, I feel generationally, I have an expectation.
Sure.
And I am passing that expectation on to my children. Now, I'm not saying, thank God, they won't have to grow up in the environment, the circumstances that I grew up in, but they're growing up with a lot more opportunity than I had. So I would rather them fold trying to make an impact versus coming home to fold clothes.